We are here ready with that Sekiro Shadows die twice, and we are going to do that intro once again twice. Parky is skipping. is doing host intro skip. That is awesome. She's ready to roll, and I am ready to roll with her. Let's get into that Sekiro run. Take it away.
Hello, I am so sorry. I misunderstood the instructions.
That's okay.
Hi, everyone. I am Parky. I'm very excited to be here with my commentator, Mitch. We both run Sekiro games, and I don't know. I'm excited to be here and show you guys my Shura Glitchless run.
Yeah, it's a super fun run, so I'm excited to get to commentate it here with Parky, because it's just beating the game as fast as possible. No glitches, or at least, nothing that the community has decided is called a glitch. And yeah, should be fun. You ready, Parky?
I am ready. Are we just getting in whenever? We're good to go here?
I think so. I think you can count us in.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. So I like to go from that delete an old save file screen. I know it's like not the most satisfying, but... It's just how I do it.
I hate it, but
you would hate it, yeah.
I have to keep it clear, 0 saves.
Yeah, most people just have save files ready to go, like the space for it, but like, why would you even delete them? What difference does it even make?
It kind of makes a difference with loading practice files, but that's
whatever.
That's a weird tech thing, yeah. As we do get through here, basically Parky's going to be jumping in the tutorial because it's a little faster than walking. And during this tutorial section, we don't have our sword, so we're not allowed to sprint yet. So jumping faster than walking. Sprinting will be even faster once we can do that. And she's looking towards the ground as a little bit of an AI manipulation at the enemies. If you don't look at them, they act a little differently, and hopefully we won't get Kuro here to turn around. He did anyway.
He always
Sometimes
turns.
It doesn't work. Yeah,
I don't believe in it anymore.
I believe in it. I use it all the time, and I love it.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, the turning is just like a few seconds time save, so it's not a huge deal, but it's still really annoying when you're trying to get a lot of runs going.
Yeah, that looking down was actually found by Parky herself. So it's a cool little potential time save. It's a little more consistent than what we used to do. So I thank Parky for finding that strat, even if it didn't work here.
Wait, are you joking?
No, I am not joking. You are actually the person who found that.
No,
yes, you did.
Why are you saying that?
You totally did. You're the first person, at least I saw, do it. Who did you get it from?
I don't know. Oh my gosh.
I think you found. I'm pretty sure you found it.
Well, let it be known that I definitely did not find it. But I don't know where I got it from. That's a good point, I suppose. But anyway, we are just getting through the tutorial here. We're gonna get through this first boss fight, which is a scripted death. So we just want to die as quick as possible there, and then we are headed into the main game here. We do have our weapon.
It is possible. It is possible to win that fight, but it just doesn't do anything, so you might as well just lose.
You just die at the end anyway. Hitless runners will fight him just because it counts as a hit still, I guess, but but yeah, so here we are. We have our sword. We are working on our running, and we are on our way to our first boss fight, the ogre, which is a lot of people had a hard time on this boss in the first time they played Sekiro, including myself. But it's really quite simple in the speedruns, kind of.
Don't jinx it now. It could always go slightly wrong.
Yeah. Last night in my practice, I accidentally didn't get the death blow, and so I just fought him for 2 death blows, and it was like so long. But anyway, we are going to be equipping this Gotchin sugar we found, which is a like sneaking sugar, so that you can actually sneak behind the ogre and get a sneaky death blow. So let me show you guys that here. He doesn't see us. We're being so sneaky. And look at that. 1 out of 2 death blows gone.
From here, she's going to stay unlocked and basically just try to sort of dodge around the ogre's attacks.
Okay, I don't know why
didn't quite work there,
but whatever.
Yeah. You try to count out the hits to the stagger, but if he's in the middle of a grab animation, sometimes he just kind of ignores the stagger that should happen. And so, yeah, but here Parky basically is just circling around with dodges is the safest way to do it. You could lock onto this boss, but it's a little bit harder, whereas just unlocking and circling around is super easy. Gets the kill. Make sure to take the death blow from behind because it is a much faster animation. It is like multiple seconds faster to take that death blow from behind.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like the death blow animation is faster, but also the like loading screen to the next grappling point is faster. I will be grabbing these graces or these idols for safety here.
These bonfires.
Yeah. These lanterns. But yeah, that was the first boss, the ogre. It was not the cleanest, but it was okay, I would say.
This next section does have some potential skips to it, but I don't like doing them in a marathon. Parky might be going for the canyon skip here.
I didn't practice today and it was good.
Okay, up to you, up to you. I never do it, up to you.
And I got the idol in case I die.
Okay.
Oh, whatever! How was I too slow?
Yeah, that was a really good skip. She had the correct inputs, but the snake was just right there.
I don't know why he was too slow. I didn't think I was. I guess because I don't know actually.
The only thing I can think of is the pathing was a little bit sort of around instead of direct, but I thought it should have worked. Yeah,
I thought it should have worked too. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I won't do it again, but it would have worked. It was the game's fault. It wasn't my fault.
Yep. Game's fault.
So what should have happened there is I should have just crossed that canyon with that jump, and I jump off those icicles. But I'll show you guys the alternative, which is kind of the step before you start doing the skip. So you just get on here and you do this goofy little dancey shuffle thing.
I love that little shimmy.
Yeah, that looks great.
Yeah. It's a little bit faster, actually, than just holding the button to go sideways. The starting animation of it is faster than the ending because you kind of like shuffle with one foot, then you have to bring the other foot over. So just spamming the key instead is a little faster.
Yeah, it looks so goofy, but yeah. So yeah, there we go. We got it. Only one death. No big deal.
Not bad.
I will be grabbing. Yep, sorry.
Donations. And speaking of, cue me in whenever you are ready.
We've got a little bit of time right now.
You think right now?
Wonderful.
As long as it's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got $20 from Anonymous. Thank you so much for your donation. And we've got $10 from William, who says, "You're, as an Alice, I think, a beacon of positivity in this world, and you deserve all the love you're getting. Hoping for a swift recovery so you can get back to playing games again soon after surgery." And William is referencing what we are working towards here, which is money for Alice and Wonderland Games' surgery, gender affirming surgery that she's going to be having in February. This surgery has been rescheduled twice, and she's been waiting more than 4 years for it. Insurance boss has been mean, so we are trying to help her not worry about anything this time around. All of your donations goes towards that incentive upgrade for Wii Sports, by the way, so get those donations in. Thank you so much.
All right, here we have possibly the hardest boss in the game, even though it's very early. Nice. Excellent deflects. So Gyobu basically is a boss that we have to try to get as many deflects as we can on to try to stop him from running away. I don't think Parky got a stagger in the first phase, so she's going to get one a little early here. She's counting her hits here to know exactly when he's going to stagger, because after the stagger, he's going to run away.
Oh, that was 9. Darn.
That's okay. That's
Get him in
okay.
this corner. Oh, no.
Yeah,
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
That's actually not bad. Yeah, kept him really close to the end. We want to end near this fog wall over here, because that's where we're trying to go next. And deflect him. Excellent deflects. One more. Nice.
Yeah,
good end.
Okay. I'm not mad about that.
Yeah.
So this is like probably the most complicated boss of this whole run, maybe. There's a lot of layers to this fight. Like at every level of Sekiro speedrunning, people do it differently and more advanced and less advanced and whatever. And it's a crazy fight, and I know a lot of people had trouble with him too on their first playthroughs.
Yeah. He's not the hardest boss necessarily, but for a speedrun, making sure that he's quick is super difficult because he likes to run away all the time. And so the entire strategy basically revolves around how can we prevent him from running away. And Parky did actually a really good job. We got one unfortunate stagger into running away, but she made sure to keep him very close to the doorway that we wanted to end at, and so not a bad fight at all. With that, we can increase our attack power. That's one of the main mechanics of Sekiro, is whenever you defeat a major boss, you get more attack power for the upcoming bosses after that. So we're not going to go out of our way to defeat any extra bosses, but just we got to remember after each boss to increase our power for the next boss.
Yeah, so we are just headed over to our next boss here, which is the bull. So we have the upgrade attack power for the bull, and we're going to use this Aqua Sugar. And the bull has, every speedrunner for Sekiro has a different start setup for the bull. So it's a pretty interesting one. I like to see how people do it, but here we go. So go ahead, Mitch.
Yeah, so she's going to take out that guy and then stand in a very specific spot and look away and look back at the right times. Oh, nice. Get the deflect on the bull. Get 5 hits to stagger, 3 hits, back up.
Oh, no.
Oh, not quite what we were looking for. That's okay. We can freestyle it a little bit. Good deflect. Nice. 1 more stagger. A few more headshots should do it.
Dude.
Beautiful. Stomp on him to get him down at the end.
Yeah, so that went wrong a little bit there, just because I wasn't anticipating. There's like one move that he can do, which is the worst one that you kind of have to react a little differently to. I didn't react to it there enough, but I mean, we salvaged it.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad.
I'm just gonna... Actually, I guess I'm
Well,
not.
they're not gonna let you. They're not gonna let you take that idol.
But that's fine.
I know. Would have been nice.
That's goofy. All right. Well, the bright side is we get that idol anyway. So if I do die or something, I'll respawn there anyway. But I did just want a little heal, but that's fine.
Yeah. We're heading up to the next boss, Genichiro. We're gonna do a skip here called Frontside Dojo Skip. It's actually kind of difficult, but if you do it right, you jump out and you do a backflip back on, and we are up at the next boss.
That is my favorite skip of this whole entire run. I could take a year-long break from this speedrun, and I will always come back and be able to do Frontside Dojo.
Yeah,
I love it.
We as runners have practiced it so much. Here we're going to trap Genny in the corner, and then basically she's going to do blocks and then single attacks, because after blocking, your attack always comes out from your left side so that you can hit him. The reason he's not blocking our attacks is because we're facing away from him, and enemy AI is programmed not to block an attack, not to attempt to block if you're facing away. Little does he know, even though we're facing away, we are going to hit him with all of our attacks. And so she's just going to do that one more round here before we get into the final phase. For the final phase, we are going to fight him straight up, and we're hoping he does lightnings. Lightnings are very fast attacks to see. Any other attack that he does can be okay, but we're really hoping for at least 2 lightnings would make for a very fast fight. If we only get 1, that's fine. If we don't get any, that'll be a bit of a tragedy, but that would never happen. So let's see how it goes. She's going to start with an Aqua Sugar and immediately back up so that she doesn't get hit by the thrust attack. 1 lightning. That's good. Take a few hits on him here while he's stunned from the lightning. And now it's basically just fighting him straight up. She's unlikely to get a second lightning based on the animation of the first lightning. But she can still get a pretty... Oh, she did get a second one. Lucky. Let's go. And there it is. There's the kill.
Fantastic.
So that was Genichiro. That was a fun, like one of my favorite bosses in the run, because I like that you actually fight phase 3. We do have a little bit of a lore story section coming up, which is probably the most boring part of the whole run. If we have any donations we want to talk about, feel free to get on any of those.
Did want to talk about something, and that is our incentives and bid wars we have open right now, which is just... They are so awesome. We've got this Psychonauts 2 bid war open for the color of the levitation ball that we're going to be able to use. That bid war is getting a little spicy because we've got Ruby coming up a little bit closer on Emerald here, but Sapphire not too far behind Ruby. So if you want to put your donations towards a bid war, that is one you can go ahead and click when you donate. Also, every single donation goes towards fighting Matt at the end of the Wii Sports run, which is the run that's coming up right after this. So we need $2,650 for that. We are under 150 away, just under 150 away. We can absolutely do that, chat. More tickets to the trans rights train will absolutely get us there. $5 per ticket. Choo choo.
That's funny, the mat boxing thing. I don't think I've ever successfully done that as a kid. He's too
It's
hard.
so
that was
hard.
tough.
Shockwave is amazing at it. I've seen it. Trust me, chat. You're gonna want to see this. It is basically
is
a
it
Souls
not
boss.
RNG? How do you even
It
get
feels
good
like
at
RNG when you're a kid. I'm just swinging and hoping.
it? Yeah,
Absolutely, but Shockwave's gonna have it under control. Like, y'all are gonna want to see Wave TLS destroy that.
I would want to see that, honestly.
Also, I want to just celebrate with chat a little bit. We are halfway towards our entire event goal, less than halfway through the marathon before the weekend even starts. So that's awesome. We are so pumped. Let's keep going on that train.
All right, so as we are finishing up this little boring section, I've done some like mandatory story things for later progression, and I have picked up this shinobi text, which is going to be required for the Mikiri counter for later, I think.
Mikiri counter, as well as the jumping the midair combat arts. Those are going to be a big one for.
Are those both from the same one here?
Both from the same one, yes.
See, I just pick it up and I just know it works out somehow.
Yeah, they're very powerful skills that we will use and probably talk about later as we get those skills. But yeah, the Mikiri counter in that skill book is one that if you've played the game casually, you're hopefully aware of. It's a great counter for thrust attacks that does a ton of posture damage. And then the other one, the midair combat arts, is one you might not be familiar with because it doesn't seem like it'd be that useful to use them midair, but there's kind of a interesting interaction with one of the combat arts in the game with doing it midair makes it do a lot more damage. So we'll get to that when we get there, but
okay, I don't know if those bugs are RNG. I honestly don't know, but like it's different every time, and it's so annoying.
They formed a wall. There were the two of them, and they would not get out of the way. That was funny.
So dumb. There's a later section with bugs too. That's not RNG though, so I don't know why these ones are.
Yeah, the later section, they're like on the walls, so they have to like jump off the walls before they can get in the way, and those ones are just roaming the ground, so they go wherever.
Oh god, it's stupid.
Any wallfish?
No wolf. I think I don't get wallfish because of my routing. So sometimes there will just be like a fish that gets stuck in this wall, and I always look, but like I don't get it ever.
Right, here she's going to do a specific number of attacks because she's going to try to jump off the elevator right as it's getting towards the top. Oh, beautiful, beautiful jump. Right, and we're into the Senpo Temple. Beautiful area over here with all the trees and all this. And we're going to be making our way through pretty quickly. We are going to grab one more Akko sugar on the way through, or possibly two for safety.
I will grab both, yeah.
I think that's a good idea. And those Akko sugars are used to increase our damage on some of the fights. The Akko sugar is kind of like the tier 1 sugar. And then later there will be some Yashiriku sugar, which is even more powerful, but has the downside of lowering our maximum health. But in a speedrun, we plan to not get hit at all. So lowered maximum health is fine.
Yeah, if you don't get hit, you don't need health.
Exactly. As we run by here, we're coming up on the next boss, the Armored Warrior, or as we like to call him, Roberto. Kind of a little bit of a puzzle boss, but one that you can kind of script out if you do everything right. Are you going to be using the ash throwing strategy on him?
I will, yeah.
Yeah, so you can get him to kind of always start with approximately the same thing by throwing ash into his face to start the fight. Otherwise, the start is a little bit random. So it's nice for safety, consistency, and honestly, it's pretty fast as well.
Yeah, it's not. I used to use a faster strat, but it was just like so inconsistent for me. I was like, I'd rather have peace, you know?
Yeah, for sure. All right, so she's going to throw the ash at him here in order to stagger him to start, get several hits onto him, get a mini stagger, dodges one attack. Oh, or deflected. I actually like that. Now he's going to do this big combo. Nice. Deflected all. Beautiful. Hit him a few more times for another little stagger. She's going to need one more deflect and knock him off the edge here. Beautiful kill.
Oops.
I just had to watch him fall.
Yeah. Yeah, so I did get the safety idol. I always get that on marathon runs just in case something weird happens, but I mean, I guess I didn't really need it. there aren't that many idols that you actually need in the speedrun. There's only a few that you actually have to get, and then there's a bunch that are just given to you that you can teleport to. But yeah, in a marathon run, it's always nice to be safe.
Yeah, definitely not bad. Also, picking them up doesn't lose that much time, and luckily Sekiro is very fast as a character. So if we did have to redo any sections, it would not be, it would not be that bad. So I think it's great marathon safety. Here we're gonna try to avoid these monks that can be a little bit dangerous. Nice, and then as you open the door, you basically have to just like watch all the monks trying to hit you while you're invulnerable, and hope that they don't hit you right as your invulnerability ends.
I have died plenty times here, right after you open the door. Yeah.
Nice. Looks like we made it through.
All right, go ahead on this one, Mitch.
Yep, the monkeys is a puzzle boss, so she's going to use the gotching sugar to make herself harder to see, so that she can basically skip the puzzle aspect. You're supposed to chase them to specific areas, but instead you make yourself invisible so they don't see you and just take them out where they are. So this first red monkey is supposed to be like easy to see you, but he doesn't because we're kind of invisible. The green one, you just kind of get him here on the center. Nice. We try to make sure not to take the death blow because it's a little faster. And then there's a purple one that we're going to try to sneak around behind by grappling to the back. Take the death blow here. Nice. The ghost monkeys did not get in the way. Sometimes they do. And there it is.
I don't usually get this bell, but I'll do it for Mitch.
The good luck bell. We love the good luck bell.
Yeah, so that was the monkey boss.
I'd like to see some donations in honor of your favorite monkey, chat, by the way. Who is your favorite?
Out of those colorful ones?
Out of those colorful ones, or from anything else. I mean, there's some other amazing monkeys throughout fiction and
Curious George.
Life. Yeah, Curious George. We got Diddy Kong. Any Diddy Kong lovers in chat? I'm just saying.
We do have another big monkey coming up in this run later as well.
Ooh.
But we don't have to spoil that yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't think of other monkeys in media.
I don't know. I've got the Donkey Kong monkeys. We can just keep going. We got Funky Kong, Donkey Kong, Cranky Kong.
What's the like girlier one called?
Dixie Kong.
Dixie Kong, yeah.
Chunky Kong, he's dead. Sorry, Chunky Kong.
No!
I've never heard of Chunky Kong. I'm not well versed.
If somebody donates the entire DK rap, I will do the entire DK rap.
God, that's tempting.
We are making our way over to the gun fort, which is everyone's favorite section, because it's pure RNG, whether you get shot here and die. I assume Parky's definitely going to take a safety idol here because there's just nothing you can do. Like world record runners, first time runners, no matter who you are, there's just a chance you're going to get shot, unless you wait there for like multiple minutes, which is slow. So instead we'll just take that safety idol and hopefully it'll work out.
Yeah, that like gun fort is so bad, and you can do precautions. And I used to take precautions, but the precautions are obviously slower and they don't even like really help. They help like maybe the tiniest little percentage and that's it. So you just have to like, just don't get excited about your run until after, basically. That's what I do.
Yeah, runs don't start until after gun fort. Yeah.
I will be grabbing this.
Perfect. All right, so the reason that it's so RNG is because these snipers here can see you from very, very, very far away. So basically, she's going to attempt to get by without getting shot by these snipers. But even with the invisibility sugar, they will still see you. They are like programmed. They will just see you after a certain point. The sugar does give her a few more seconds where they don't see her, but now they all spot her. And she's got to try to get through this bridge section. The slightly safer play is to go down here onto this branch, do some grapples. Nice.
So far, so
dodging,
good.
ducking, dipping, diving, and dodging through those.
Wow, we actually
and made it through.
Came out unscathed. This never happens.
That never happens.
Happened before. Wow.
And now we're on to Parky's favorite boss here of the run.
Yeah, this boss, you guys will see how easy this boss is, and I will still get the safety idol because I just like something about it just doesn't like sit right with me. I always lose runs to this stupid boss.
Yeah, so basically she's going to make sure to get all the deflects, which builds up the posture a lot, and then she's going to try to dodge through the final attack. Didn't quite get it there.
It's like, I don't understand. All right, whatever. I'm
That's
just
okay. You can just fight it normally.
Yeah, it's stupid. I hate this boss. I will heal.
Not a bad plan.
So what? Let me just show you guys the vanilla way to fight, which is just deflect.
Pretty much. Nice deflects, and now you can get a stomp.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We'll not be able to do the second phase strat of only mortal draw because of, the death blow type, but that's okay. You can just fight it normally. Not the hardest boss. One more stomp should get it very close.
Like,
there we
it's really
go.
not so bad, but the reason why it bothers me so much is because there's that one dodge that you have to do, and it just like doesn't work as it should. Like you guys just saw.
Yeah, it has a very weird timing where, like, if you do it immediately, you're too fast. If you, like, wait, you can be too slow, and you have to get this kind of, like, exact in-between to get the dodge, so.
It's silly. I don't even like that boss. He looks weird, and everything is weird.
You know, I was going to defend him, but he actually does look pretty weird. I can't really defend that.
You're going to defend him.
Well, come on, my boy. Long arm centipede giraffe. Come on.
Yeah, and then if you ever die, he like stares into the camera, and it's just like so gross. Okay, so we are headed to another Snake Eyes boss, and we're actually gonna make a really fun little jump here. Let's see if I can pull it off.
Love this jump.
It's very spooky.
Should have it. Nice, excellent little skip there.
So you basically just grapple at the end before you actually touch the ground, contrary to looking like you touch the ground. I will say about this, I was practicing today, and I was like, I wonder what happens if you hit the snake. I feel like I've never hit the snake here. And so I did it. I hit the snake, and he goes crazy. And I was like...
Yeah, he gets very upset. Yep. I was going to try to jump around him as he's trying to eat her here. Beautiful. Take the grapple, get right through. That skips a little, like, puzzle of trying to mind control. There's a monkey that's supposed to distract the snake.
Yeah, mind controlling the monkey is so sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. Looks like taking another safety idol here. I like that. This next boss, we have come up with strategies for her that, like, should always work, and then there's just a 1% chance that they don't. So taking that safety idol is really nice.
We like to say her AI learns because, like, why does it not work? I have no idea. And I actually cannot get this in practice in the last few days, so... Let's see if I can get it right now.
Nice, there it is.
Okay, that's nice, yeah.
Yeah, so that's where it's coming in with the jumping mortal draw. So if you jump and do the combat art, the mortal draw, which we got from the monkeys fight, it does extra damage for some reason. We're not entirely sure why. It feels like maybe a bug, but it was introduced in patch 1.04 and they kept it in patch 1.06, so we count it as fair game for speedruns. And yeah, it just destroys Snake Eyes. Took her down in 2 full mortal draws. And the second one, we just kind of jump over her attack and hope that she misses underneath our feet, which luckily she did there.
Yeah, I don't know, it feels like it's just not, like, it feels like it should be consistent, but it's really just not.
Yeah.
And I don't know why. Maybe Mitch knows why, but it's just
I do not. I don't. I swapped to a different strategy for like hitless runs to make sure that I don't get hit. So I don't know why.
Classic.
Mm-hmm. All right, here is a little skip.
Go ahead.
Maybe in a little bit we'll have a little bit of time.
Yeah,
but here we got a little skip
in.
on this tree jump here. You try to stand on this branch and then jump onto the roof. Nice, just like that. And then the hardest boss in the whole game,
It's so
Miss Noble.
scary.
Oh, pray for her.
Oh no!
Oh no! She got him. Let's go! Woo!
Nice.
Oh, that was so scary. We do have a
Beautiful.
little bit of a running section before our next boss. It is like an interesting boss that's worth discussing, but just until then, if you'd like to say something.
Absolutely. We've just got $5 from Monkey Father, who says, "Why did you kill my blind son?"
Yeah, and that's the monkey thing I was telling you about.
Yep, the monkey thing is here. I want to see it, chat. If you've got more monkey killing donations,
No.
that's what we do here now.
Yeah. For
It's
those
all
who
in
aren't
service of
aware.
fighting Matt later, which we are a little bit under $150 towards. We are making headway, so more donations, chat. Please get them in. Keep that trans rights train rolling.
Yeah, Aggie and I did a 2-player 1-controller Sekiro speedrun at Ludwig's speedrun event, and it was at like 4 in the morning. Everyone was like delirious and just so tired, and we were getting so many donations of like monkey killing. Like, why would you kill my monkey? Because there's a lot of monkey killing in this game, and I guess it's inescapable.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, Mitch, if you want to discuss this at all.
Yeah, so this boss here, this is a fun little speedrun strategy. So basically, we're going to try to sneak around the edge of the arena. And as long as you stay near the edge, the boss doesn't activate till after you're behind her. Then we're going to run in and we're going to use some snap seeds and some ash in order to stagger her. And each time she staggers, she takes a little step backwards. And so if we can push her backwards far enough, she'll be close enough to this tombstone in the back where we can actually get an aerial death blow on her.
Oh!
There we go. Got it.
That was like almost a little late, but it was good.
I think it was like on the late side, but you had plenty of ash,
Yeah, I
so no
did,
problem there. Yep.
Yeah, so
Beautiful.
that's a lot of people struggle with this boss, as did we. And the death blow is we think, I mean, it's not intentional, obviously, but the fact that there's a way to do it and that they haven't patched it out just feels like, I mean, maybe it's whatever.
There's some controversy of whether it should be allowed in glitchless, but you know it's been a historical inclusion, and so might as well keep doing it.
Yeah, it's a fun one. I mean, it's a cool showcase of ways that speedrunners have manipulated this game and what they can do with, I don't know, boundaries and like their surroundings. I think it's really cool.
Mm-hmm. And now we're gonna head back to the sunken valley towards another monkey. A big one.
The
here.
monkey of the game.
The monkey. Very upset at us taking out the smaller monkeys, I think.
Yes, maybe it's their dad or something.
And as we make our way over, maybe time for a quick update.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to remind chat that when you donate, you can put it to that Psychonauts 2 bid war. We've got that bid war for the levitation ball, for the color of that levitation ball. And we've got 3 options. We've got emerald green, ruby red, and sapphire blue. And if you'd like to please the Dark Lord, your host, I would recommend the ruby option. It is in 2nd place right now. I like red. That's kind of my thing. So I host choice, ruby. But if y'all want to donate towards a different color, be my guest. We want to see those donations come in so that we can get that Beat Matt boss fight at the end of Wii Sports, which is our next run, so it is not that far away. Let's keep this boss fight train rolling with more boss fights. We have a little bit less than $150 to go on that, so I know you can do it, chat. Let's go.
Okay, here on the Guardian Ape, big monkey, we're going to try to basically stagger lock the first phase by, as soon as he gets up from the stagger, hitting him again. So if we hit him too many times, he would like run away. But as long as you let him stand back up, he doesn't recover his stagger, and we can just stagger him again. Excellent excellent only phase. We did it.
That was so
we got
fast
him.
and easy. Let's go. Marathon luck. Yeah, nice. That was good and easy.
Shinobi execution. We're all done.
Let's go. Wait, why is the game bugged?
It must be that fog gate's got to go away, right?
Yeah. What? Whoa! Oh, he's still alive. What?
And he's got these screams that can kill us super quickly with terror, so we've got to try to interrupt those with Mortal Draw, as well as get around this big combo here, which gives us plenty of time to get a bunch of hits in behind him, take the final deflect. Oh, he's really close. It didn't count as a headshot because we were too close. That's
Oh,
okay.
I hate this when it goes against the wall like that.
Oh, beautiful luck
RNG
though.
here.
Good
Yeah.
RNG. You can get him here. You might get the weird. Yeah.
No, what is that?
Oh!
Yeah,
You got him,
there we go.
Okay. Whew.
Calculated.
Calculated. You could have gotten the meme where you die after killing him because that's the combo where it happens. But luckily, waited it out, finished him off at the end, and there we go.
I was trying to play that safe.
Yeah, I really like that decision.
Yeah. And that was the big ape. Surely he's dead this time.
Surely this, no phase 3, please.
Yeah, so just a spoiler, he actually does come back with a girlfriend. Actually, does he come back if you kill him here? Or no?
Yes.
What doesn't kill
he
you
always
gets you a
does.
girlfriend, I guess.
I guess. Yeah.
We are actually getting into the final boss of the run, and I personally love this final boss for a speed run. It's such a fun fight, and you actually like there's some strats you use, but you don't really break the game or you don't put them in a corner or anything like we did for Genichiro and Monk. You just fight them, so I think it's a lot of fun. It's a quick little fight if you can do it properly. So we can get any other updates before we get in if you'd like. Otherwise, we can sit back and relax.
So I'll just remind chat why we're here. Alice at Wonderland Games is a wonderful member of the speedrunning community. She has just made so many people's lives better, and we want to support her with her gender transition surgery that she's going to have in February. And all of the proceeds of this marathon go directly towards that cause. This is a mutual aid marathon. It is absolutely amazing what we're all doing here together. So, !donate in chat. Let's keep that train rolling.
So I'm not gonna get the safety idol. Hopefully we won't need it. And then now we're gonna talk to our dad, and dad's gonna be like, "You're gonna betray the kid, right?" And you're like, I'm gonna obey the code. I'm gonna forsake the kid. And he's like, yes, that's the good choice, but you're sure you want to do that?
Are you sure? Are you like just making sure that you actually do want to do that?
He's like, yes, of course you're gonna do that, but are you sure? Because that's actually
though.
We're gonna get the bad ending, and if you pick change your mind, stay loyal, you don't actually have to pick twice. You just pick once because the game wants you to pick that one because that's like the good ending. And there's actually more game after that. But we're gonna do the fastest ending, which is obey the iron code. And we're gonna pick this, and the dad's like, yes, of course you're gonna pick that. The code is absolute. It's so goofy that they do that. So we do have the bad ending here. So we're gonna kill like the kid that we were sworn to like help, and then the old guy, and yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so
Emma's
it starts
first,
with Emma's fight, and she can be very like back and forth rhythmic if she decides to be nice, or she can start with a grab, which is terrible.
It's fine, whatever. I didn't get the idol. That's so goofy.
You don't need it. It's fine. It's fine. So she's gonna try basically to do 1 or 2 attacks and then let Emma attack and deflect it for posture. And we're gonna hope that Emma doesn't stall too much and also doesn't do anything too weird like grabs or sweeps or anything. Emma. That's okay. That's okay. She's being a little slow, but we're still building up the posture. Almost got her down. Just a few more hits should do it.
Yeah, that fight was very slow. That should normally be faster, but I mean, we didn't die, I guess. I mean, we did die.
Well,
but
you did die, but Shadows died twice.
Yes, of course.
You're good.
Twice. Yeah, that was a pretty weird fight, but that's okay.
Yeah. For Ishin, we're basically going to like get up in his face and just attack him as much as we can. We start with a jumping mortal draw, which does a ton of damage here. We're going to use that more in the second phase, but from here, we're basically just going to fight him for the rest of the first phase. All right, nice loop of attack, deflect. Got his first phase down very, very quickly. We're going to rebuff with the Yashiriku Sugar for the second phase. Start with a jumping mortal draw because he always opens the second phase with the same move. And oh, that was a scary one. That was a scary one. Nice. No, that was perfect. That was perfect. Do a jumping mortal draw. He's almost down. Just a few more attacks. Another jumping mortal draw, and we've got him. Beautiful.
That was a very
nice.
there. And here we go. Time is on the credits. as we're watching Old Man Ishin die, I'd like to thank you guys for inviting me to this event. Mitch, thank you for commentating for me. Satan herself, thank you for hosting. It was a very fun little run. And yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It's always a good time to see those Sekiro runs, and GG grats on a nice run, way under estimate.
I am stoked. How long was that? Because yeah, that was I mean, a few little mistakes, but for the most part, everything that could have gone wrong did not go wrong. The credits
Right now, my timer is saying 38:31, but that might have been a slightly late call on the GG. So
yeah,
I'm
the
not
credits,
completely
I
sure.
them accidentally, so that's my fault.
Yeah. If you quit out, you can see the IGT as well. The official leaderboard is IGT.
Well, there we go.
Is this time
Take a
accurate
look.
in this?
Yep. As well, if you didn't have live split going, it wouldn't quite have all the stuff, but
Sure.
37 looks like around
37
for
to 3.
the
That's not bad.
IGT. Not bad at all.
Nice.
But yeah, thank you everyone. Again.
That was fantastic. Where can the people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitch and on YouTube and all the rest of the socials, but the videos and whatever is Twitch and YouTube, at parkenharbor everywhere. And yeah, Mitch.
Yeah, you can also find me on Twitch or on YouTube at Mitch Riz, although I mostly only do the Twitch stuff, barely ever upload to the YouTube, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, I love to do Sekiro runs as well, or Elden Ring, or various other things.
Thank you so much for coming to the marathon. That was a wonderful and, as you said before, extremely quick run of Sekiro.
Yeah.
Which means we are going to be moving on to that Wii Sports run really, really soon here, chat. Please don't go anywhere. We've got such a great run coming up for you. Like, you won't even believe it. Please stick around. You want to see this. A wonderful run of Sekiro. What a fantastic time. Parky sped through that game so fast I wasn't even ready for how fast that was gonna go. So chat, we've got a little bit of time before that Wii Sports run is going to be ready. Can we surprise our Wii Sports runner by maybe getting to less than $100 for the mat incentive before the run even starts? I know that's a little ambitious, but chat, I believe in you. That would be getting us to $2,550, which we are just under $40 away from. So every single donation makes a difference, no matter how much you can give, from $5 to $10 to more. We would absolutely love to see as many tickets to that trans rights train as you can purchase. Get on that train and ride in with us. All of your donations go toward that incentive milestone, which will be met at $2,650. And we need to get that by the end of the Wii Sports run, which, while that run is not super short, it is going to go way faster than you think. And we really want to see that final boss Matt, which, as Parky was talking about, a lot of us as kids didn't even get to beat him. So this would be the first time, and a lot of people would get to see that. It would be incredible to make Wii TLS do that. He is such a fantastic runner, by the way. So talented. Y'all absolutely want to see his work. It is amazing. And before we take a little break and get ready for that Wii Sports run together, I want to remind y'all about why we are here. We are here raising money to help with the cost of Alice's gender-affirming surgery in February 2025. The cost of surgery can be really high when you factor in things like the hospital stay, travel, and life accommodations one would need while healing from a big procedure. If you would like to help Alice out, type !donate in chat. This is such an incredible marathon. It is a mutual aid marathon where all of your donations go directly to Alice at Wonderland Games to help her not have to worry about the financial stuff while recovering from a big surgery that she absolutely needs. So chat, this is such a fantastic cause. This is one of the marathons that I've hosted for that I care about where our donations are going to the absolute most. And so I really want to see us get that Matt boss fight. Please donate with your favorite Wii Sports game. Which one is your favorite? don't even have to keep it to OG Wii Sports. We can add in Resort too. Do we have any archery fans in chat? Do we have any flying fans? We have any Woohoo Island fans in chat? I know we do. Please tell me about your favorite Wii Sports game in your donations so that I can read it out. You can also put your donations towards that Psychonauts 2 color bid war for the levitation ball. Right now, Emerald is in the lead, but Ruby is second. So if you get your donations in for that, or you can bring up Sapphire, which is in third. We've still got that live bid war up until Psychonauts 2, which is after Wii Sports. So let's go ahead and get these donations in chat. Come on, let's keep going on that train. All right, now it's time to just take a little break, grab some water, sit up and stretch, take care of yourselves, but do not go anywhere. We have Wii Sports coming up really, really soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Running Through Wonderland, benefiting Alice and Wonderland's games. And we are here ready with that Wii Sports run by Shockwave TLS. This is all pro, no baseball. And we are trying to get that mat incentive met by the end of this run. So just before we get started, I want to remind y'all that if we get to $2,650 on that donation total before the end of Wii Sports, we are going to force Shockwave TLS to fight Matt, the final boss of boxing itself. So please go ahead and get your donations in. Now is the time. You can also put it towards that bid war.